Okay, fans, so I have a radio that I'm working on, just came in today. I had taken the chassis out of the radio, and I washed the radio in the sink because it was very dirty. It's discolored a bit. I can't get that out. See that discoloration? That brown. Maybe a little cream peroxide might do something with that. We're going to try that, and some UV. Put it outside, brighten it back up. That's the color it should be. But anyway, let's get to the electronic part of this. Okay, so we've got a battery to rebuild. We're going to rebuild that. We've got two batteries to make look nice with that. We've got some 18650 holders, which are going to hold our button cells. Well, let's start working, and we'll see where we go. So we're gonna make our D batteries first. Okay, so I've got my D batteries looking pretty good. They're going to go into this radio. Just letting them dry a bit. So there they are with some tape wrapped around them. Give them a little gloss look. See the reflection a little bit. I think they're looking pretty good. I think they're looking very good. As luck would have it, these are sliding out with absolutely no problem out of their case. Okay, so here is a working battery pack all the way to the edge of the goods scale. It's made out of CR32 3 volts and an 18650 battery holder. And it's going to go right in here. We'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, so I soldered the connections. There's my pack. Leaving those old dead cells as a filler. They mean nothing. They're completely dead. They're not in circuit, but even if they were, they're nothing. All right, let me show you what we do next. So now we've slid that inside the pack. And as you can see, we have a working 67.5 volt battery. Now you have to do this if you want to run these radios on battery power, because you can't go buy one of these. They stopped making them at least 30 years ago, maybe 40 years ago. So right now we have the weight of the battery with some tacky glue sitting on top of something to keep the weight on it. And the reason why we're doing that is so that the tacky glue will kind of hold. While we're doing that, let's do a test, make sure that these batteries that I built are already good. So let's just check that. So we have one, good. We have another, which is good. We've installed them in the radio, and we're able to verify that we have a connection. If you notice, I don't have a 3 volt setting on here. So of course I'm going to be weak in the 4.5 volt setting. That's to be expected. Nothing unusual about that. I just wanted to make sure I do have power running into the radio, and I do. Okay, so we show signs of life. But no reception, so we're going to work on that. I cleaned the plug because it's part of the circuit. Well, it's still not working, so now we're going to do some tube testing. There's sound, so I suspect it's probably one of the tubes for the tuner, maybe the 1R5. Let's see what's going on.
Referendum on the ballot
tomorrow
in California. Impacts around the nation.
Right, wow, does she sound good?
They're deciding whether to change the state's congressional map mid-decade.
This is the biggest
battery powered
have to combat what we've seen in some of the Republican-led states where they have
that came to life. Tube connections. Had a shaky the tubes. A little shaky. Let's see if we can close it up without losing that. Okay, we repaired it. It had a loose antenna connection inside a previously shoddy repair. So we've repaired that. Now I think we can get this thing to... So here we go. We're going to wrap it up and close it up, but I just want to go over a couple of things with you. If you look at these batteries, right, one of them has a date that is August 1950. Now this radio was made in 1952. Why do I bring that up? Because this is possibly period correct batteries, because it's possible that somebody could have put batteries that were 2 years old into this radio and played it. So they're not like they're completely incorrect as far as period would go. These things would run on 2 flashlight batteries, and which will be A batteries, filament batteries, A batteries. and the plate would be this, a 67.5B battery, which we recreated here for this radio and for this video. So let me get this thing closed up, and let's do a little bit of testing. And now we have it closed up, and it is a working radio. I'm gonna try sticking this thing in the sun with some peroxide on it to brighten up that cabinet. Oh, look at that. Another working radio with period correct batteries in the pants. So this is the hobby. This is what I do to keep myself occupied in the winter months. All these radios are for sale. If you see anything that reminds you of your childhood. I prefer pickup. Old Bridge, New Jersey, shipping these things. You never know the condition they're going to arrive in, but there you have it. Another working survivor.